This little rubber door next to the battery compartment on the bottom of an X-T4. I have photographed and filmed that little rubber door more often than some members of my own family. And the lens that did it, the one that I use more than anything else, that is what we are talking about today. Hi everyone and welcome to Pal to Tech. Today we are discussing my most used and by far most important Fujifilm lens, and that is the Fujinon XF 30mm f2.8 RLMWR macro. Now I was hesitant to make this video because it's a little embarrassing. I mean, come on, I already own the 50 to 140mm lens from Fuji and the 16 to 55, which is like having 4 prime lenses in one, and the Viltrox 75mm prime, Ferrari, Lamborghini, Bugatti, and Honda Civic. So yeah, with this, my most important lens, the maximum magnification is 1x, giving a true 1-to-1 macro. I'll tell you, this is a very light lens, and it weighs in at about 195 grams. However, it does not include image stabilization, and so I always keep it mounted on a camera that has IBIS, because most of the time with this lens, I'm shooting video. And first off, at true 1-to-1 life size, the working distance is tiny. That 10 centimeter minimum focus is measured from the camera's sensor, okay? Not the lens. And so your subject ends up about 1 inch from the glass. If you've got the hood on, watch what happens. Oh, it's gone, right? So lens hood has to come off, subject very close to the lens. And what I have found often is that I block the light a lot of times. And so I have to put additional consideration into lighting the subject. And then there is autofocus. Now for normal shooting, it's actually not that bad. It's very quiet and smooth. But the moment that I get up close to that subject, I find myself almost always switching to manual. And with autofocus, I do end up with more, focus hunting than I would want. And finally, there is distortion. Now, shoot a JPEG or open the RAW in software that reads Fujifilm's correction profile, and it looks perfect, clean, wonderful. But if you turn off that correction and you have a look at the bare RAW file, you'll probably notice pincushion distortion as well as vignetting in the corners. So yeah, I mean, if you genuinely want a better macro lens, Fujifilm already makes one, and that would be the XF 80mm f2.8 macro. But it's nearly twice the price of this lens, and it's almost 4 times the weight. So why is it that I'm making such a big deal about this little lens? Because here's the part you won't find on a spec sheet. I use this little 30mm lens more than every single lens I own combined. Every product shot, every close-up, every tiny button and port, and yeah, the weird rubber door that you have seen on this channel, this is the lens. And yeah, often this Ferrari sits back there in the garage, right? While I drive this Honda Civic to work every single day. We are trained to measure our gear by perceived value, the price, the spec sheet, the reviews, and where it lands on some YouTuber's best of list. But when you look at this, or you look at this, first and foremost as a tool, instead of an object of desire, the only metric that matters becomes how much this tool shows up every day for you. How often it earns its place in your hands, on your work, in your day. That value is personal, and nobody else can rank it for you because nobody else does your specific work. The best lens is not the most expensive one in your bag, it's the one that you keep reaching for, and for me, this is the one. Well, thank you for joining me today. And if you like the video, give it the like and subscribe. I'm going to be signing off now, but have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you in a new video next week. Take care.